LGBTQ.
What is your stance on LGBTQ? Cool. Leave kids out of it. On point. 100% of the time. Catch him off guard. You can't. You can't.
I'm going to sit across the table from Xi Jinping. Give me the hard questions.
LGBTQ.
What's up?
You heard me.
I actually didn't.
LGBTQ.
LGBTQ.
Yep, what about it?
Yeah, you just said
Oh, and I just noticed the haircut. Okay.
there was nothing about transgender.
Yeah, so
What about transgenders?
how about this? I give you the mic, and we hear what you have to say. And then I'm going to answer you, and you'll hear what I have to say, what everybody else here has to say. Does that sound like a good deal?
I don't need the mic. Yeah. I can speak louder.
Already just being argumentative. I don't need the mic. Bitch, just shut up and take your win.
Stand up, tell me your name, and state your question.
My name's Alexis Case, and I grew up here
Okay?
in this town.
Wow. Oh, she really said that like it was an accomplishment. Okay, all right.
LGBTQ is a serious situation in this world today. There are children that get bullied because they are gay, they're lesbian, they're transgender. I don't need that.
Okay. You're welcome to have it if you want.
I don't need it.
You get to ask your question, but after that, you're going to hear me give my answer. So I'll let you
Get in. Get 'em.
What is your stance on LGBTQ?
What is your stance on LGBTQ? Cool. Leave kids out of it.
Good. Thank you for your question. I'm going to answer it. I'm going to go into a level of depth that I don't usually go into on a campaign trail, but I'm going to do it because you asked the question. You deserve
All
an
right.
answer.
Shout out to Ayush. Let's get into it.
LGBTQIA, there's so many letters, they've just added a plus at the end. That's where we are now. What's going on? What? So the same movement, because if we're going to call that one thing, let's play it fair. The same movement that said that the sex of the person you're attracted to is hardwired on the day you're born. That was the premise of the gay rights movement, for it to count as a civil right.
Yep.
That movement
As
is
it
now
should be.
saying that your own biological sex is totally fluid over the course of your life.
Hypocrite.
You can't believe both those things. Well, I think I'm going to get to a deeper say. That's where I was about a year or two ago, but I think there's something deeper going on.
Oh, and of course, she's already mad. She's already mad. Guys, we are coming up on the 2.5 hour mark. We have plenty of time left in this. We're not even halfway. If you want to keep the party raging, you know how to do it.
What it is. So the same movement, and by the way, let's think about the women's rights movement in this country, which said there's many ways to be a woman. You can have long hair, short hair. You can wear a skirt. You can wear jeans. Now says that, if actually you want to behave a certain way, that means you're a man. So I think that the hypocrisies go all the way down. And I'll tell you what's going on. You can't believe both of those things at the same time if you're operating according to principles of sheer logic.
Yep.
But you can if you're
In case you missed that, you can't subscribe to that if you are using logic. You can't subscribe to these ideas if you are not using logic. What was the actual?
to principles of both of those things at the same time if you're operating according to principles of sheer logic.
If you're operating on the principles of logic, you cannot believe what the LGBTQ plus whatever wants you to believe.
But you can if you're adopting a faith, a cult-like belief system.
A what? Did he just make the point that I make all the fucking time, that it's the same thing on either side? Let me.
A faith.
A what?
But you can if you're adopting a faith.
One more time, because just I want to be fair to everybody.
Adopting a faith.
Okay, it's a faith. It is dogma.
A cult-like belief system. So, this is controversial for me to say, but I'm going to tell you what I think.
Is she about to cry?
I believe that transgenderism specifically is a mental health disorder. I believe it's a mental health condition.
Let's go! Let's go!
No.
Being honest, y'all agree. Y'all agree. It's gender dysphoria. But because he doesn't say the words in the way that you like them, even though he agrees with your position, he agrees with you. He agrees with you. But you don't like the way it's said, so I'm going to... That's how adults get shit done. Like I said, anti-dogma talk is probably just the... Maybe, if it is, let's get all Indians all throughout the government. Come on.
No. We're going to finish this. This is good. We have to have open conversation in this country. But I don't think the compassionate thing to do.
Rage
Well,
quit.
That's how they fucking feel.
Wait. I was yelling and I think she said it. I think she said the thing. Oh my God. All right. I think she said it. I think she literally said it. Let's see.
I don't think the compassionate thing to do.
Health disorder.
Well,
Yeah, a mental health disorder. That's what he said. What exactly are you mad about? What exactly did he say that is incongruent with what you believe? Godfrey said, she and her so-called argument just got murdered and she didn't even notice at first. Christopher said, sometimes Catholicism is beholden to a man that can change it at any time.
what?
I don't know what that means. That's how they feel. I feel like it. 69 said, I'm glad he said it. You also don't get to preach destigmatized mental illness, then cry when someone accurately labels it. But it's not even that. Because she just said it's a mental health disorder. I don't understand. I
In this country. But I don't think the compassionate thing to do.
Health disorder.
Well,
It's how they fucking feel.
well, let me. If I'm going to give you a chance to respond if you'd like, but we can't have an open debate in this country if we're not even.
No, I just want to yell my opinion without anything behind it, and then I'm gonna put it on TikTok, and everybody's gonna love me because this is how politics works. Oh my God! Oh my God!
Able to state our views.
That's how they feel.
That's how they feel. And you know what? I'll tell you a story, and you deserve to hear this. I met two young women in this race about 6 months ago. Their names were Chloe and Katie, two young women. They're in their 20s now. Both of them had their breasts cut off. One of them had her uterus removed. They're in their 20s. They regret that decision. One of them wants to have kids. She'll never have kids. The other one.
So I don't care. Everybody should be allowed to do whatever they want, and I'm not going to acknowledge that this has any negative consequences to anybody ever. And it's just that's how they feel. Oh my God! Well, Sunat said no. She didn't say it. She's arguing that it's not a. Is that what she said? Wow. The goalpost changes every goddamn day. Every goddamn day.
One will never breastfeed her children. They'll never be the same because they had that done to them when they were teenagers. So no, when a young person shows up and says, my gender doesn't match my biological sex, they're asking for help.
Yes, they are asking for help. They are asking for help. And what do you do? What do you do? Use those children who are reaching out for help for your own political narrative. But yeah, you're the good person. You're on the right side of history. These are children who need help. You don't care. Stop pretending that you care. Stop pretending that this is about anything else than you being right. What an ugly, disgusting person. And I am not talking about what my eyes are seeing. Wait.
They're asking for help. They have.
But I'm sure if there was a 20-year-old black man who was rushing a cop without a gun in his hand, but he rushed the cop and got shot, she would be on the front lines. He's just a kid. He's just a young kid, and he doesn't have to drink yet. But when it doesn't go to your favor, 20's not a kid. 20's not a kid. 20's not a kid. It's a doll. 20's not a kid. Get the fuck out of here. It's the same argument as homophobia. I know a guy who was gay and now loves Jesus, and he regrets everything. Therefore, all gays are crazy.
What?
I that's not the argument that's happening here. I don't. She makes a good point. They were grown adults who wanted surgery. Who cares? I do. But she said it happened when they were teenagers. Welcome to How Stupid Can You Be? Yep. Because she's got nothing else.
For help.
But you just said 20. That's not
They happened to them when one girl was 13 when it happened to her. She's in her 20s now and regrets it. This is what's wrong in this country. We will look back at this and say this was barbaric that we allowed this to happen in this country. That is not compassion. That is cruelty. And so I don't think the right thing to do is I'm not going to villainize those people. You don't villainize people who are...
Wait. Are you saying that you are aware of the specific instance that Vivek is talking about and saying that he's lying? So who was she? How old was she? What's her name? How do you know? Okay, go ahead. Yeah, nope, continue. Okay, so yes, you are saying that. Okay, so what's her name? Let's look it up. Who is he talking about? I'm asking you for the name. Yes, let's look it up. What is the name? And I will look it up. Look, I got a fresh Google page for you. Just give me the name and we'll look it up. Waiting on you, pal. Oh, so you have no idea what the fuck you're talking about. Gotcha. All right, that's kind of what I suspected, but I was giving you the benefit of the doubt.
We're going through suffering, but you have to be willing to say when a kid shows up and says my gender doesn't match my biological sex, you have to be able to say what else is going wrong at home? What else might be going wrong at school? Get to the bottom of what's going on. Help that person with compassion, with dignity. So my view is this: if you're an adult, you're free to live your life however you want as long as you're not hurting somebody else. If you're a man, you can dress how you want. If you're a woman, you can dress how you want.
All right, so fine. We have Chloe Cole, 2004, born 2004, American activist, opposes gender final supports ban on such following her own detransition. She supported conservative politics. She began transitioning at 12 and detransitioned at 17. So either, based on our look it up right now, which mood, I'm still waiting on a name from you. It's curious how M169 has a name before you, but so it's either you are wrong or we're not talking about Chloe Cole. So I am willing to look it up right now if you just give me the name of the person. That's all I need from you, is the name of the person that you know that Vivek is lying about. Even though we have this person who is somebody who transitioned as a child, who did want to detransition. So I don't know how that's even relevant. Oh yeah, you're right. Where is it? She was 12. I apologize. She was not 13. She was 12. The cope, brother. Dude, this is so bad. It's so bad. Bro, like, this is... No. I'm telling you that this... If you talk to... just go outside and talk to a normal person and relay this story. And I'm telling you that you are very much in the minority of people who think that this is okay. Okay.
Dignity. So my view is this: if you're an adult, you're free to live your life however you want as long as you're not hurting somebody else. If you're a man, you can dress how you want. If you're a woman, you can dress how...
All right, fine. So you want to do this? Then we're going to go all the way back. Let's do this. So again, the claim is that he lied because he said that she had surgery at 13. Maybe that's the case. That's what we're trying to figure out.
That's how they feel. And you know what? I'll tell you a story, and you deserve to hear this. I met 2 young women in this race.
Okay, so 2 young women in this race.
About 6 months ago.
Okay, so he met them 6 months ago.
Their names were Chloe and Katie, 2 young women.
Okay, Chloe and Katie, 2 young women.
They're in their 20s now.
In their 20s now.
Both of them had their breasts cut off. One of them had her uterus removed.
I thought
They're in their 20s. They regret that decision. One of them wants to have kids. She'll never have kids. The other one will never breastfeed her children. They'll never be the same because they had that done to them when they were teenagers. So no, when a young person shows...
So what are you talking about? You're just wrong. See what? We just listened to the whole thing, dude. All right. I mean, okay. Yep, you're correct. You know everything. Everything is right. He didn't say anything about when they started. But okay, whatever.
Goes up and says, my gender, we can't change the way we help you, but kids are not the same as adults. And we have to protect our children. And I'm going to go further than that. We can't change the way that women and men compete in sports. We can't do that. We can allow you to live your life the way you want to. But we can't change the way that we operate in our own life. And I'm going to finish this thought, and then you get to respond. Because I think this is good. We don't do this enough. Open debate. I love this.
Hey, shout out to Godfrey with the, I don't even know what that is, but I appreciate it. Thank you so much. And of course, that comes with a treat for Morty. Keeps the party raging. Everybody say thank you to Godfrey. Very much appreciated.
I think what we've had in our country before is a tyranny of the majority, and that's what we worry about. But right now, we don't have a tyranny of the majority. What we have...
All right, one more, and then we're moving on. One more, and then we're moving on. He said 2 surgeries and a hysterectomy. They regret that. That was when they were teenagers. Yes, okay. Where's... I don't understand what the lie is. You said 13. He didn't give an age. 17, 18, 19 is teenager. So in order for you to be right, he would have had to say that they were... At 13 is when they got those surgeries. That is not what he said. He said when they were teenagers. You put 13 in there. Nobody said 13. You put that in there. And now we'll be moving on. Yes, that's when they were teens. Yes, which is the case. Now at 20 years old, now that they are not teens, they regret it.
Dilly, dilly.
Projection. No, dude. Just those are not the words that came out of his mouth. Like, you can try to make it seem like he was trying to do a thing. Sure. If you really want to make it seem like that, I can see where you're coming from. Because he said teenagers. I can see where you're coming from. That, oh, they must be... That's not what he said. Thanks so much for watching, guys. If you enjoyed that clip, check out the full live stream link in the bio and catch me live every Monday, Wednesday, Friday, 8 p.m. Eastern. See you there.